Violent crime refers to offenses that involve force or the threat of force against individuals. These crimes can have severe consequences for victims and society as a whole. Here's a fuller overview of violent crime, including types, statistics, causes, and impacts. Types of violent crime: homicide, the intentional killing of another person. Homicides can be categorized into murder, killing with intent, which may be classified into degrees, first degree, second degree, based on the circumstances. Manslaughter, unintentional killing without premeditation, often in a moment of passion or due to negligence. Aggravated assault, an attack meant to cause serious bodily harm or with a weapon that can cause significant injury. Robbery, taking property from a person through force or intimidation. Unlike burglary, robbery involves direct confrontation. Sexual assault, any non-consensual sexual act, including rape, which is a particularly egregious form of violence. This category also covers various forms of sexual violence: kidnapping, unlawfully seizing and carrying away a person by force or fraud. Trends and statistics. Crime rates. Violent crime rates can vary significantly by region, city, and over time. In the U.S., the violent crime rate reached a peak in the early 1990s, but has generally declined since. Factors influencing crime: economic conditions. Poverty and unemployment can correlate with higher crime rates. Social issues, family structure, education, and community cohesion can impact the likelihood of violent crime. Drug use, substance abuse, particularly related to drugs like opioids and methamphetamines, can contribute to violent crime. Causes of violent crime: socioeconomic factors, poverty, lack of education, and limited access to social services can increase the likelihood of violent behaviors. Substance abuse, alcohol and drug addiction often lead to increased aggression and impulsivity. Mental health, untreated mental illnesses can contribute to violent behavior in some individuals. Cultural norms, societal attitudes toward violence, particularly in certain subcultures, can normalize aggressive behavior. Access to weapons. The prevalence of firearms increases the likelihood of violent encounters resulting in fatalities. Impacts of violent crime. Victim impact. Victims of violent crime can suffer long-lasting physical and psychological effects, including PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Community consequences. High rates of violent crime can lead to community deterioration, lower property values, and increased fear among residents, disrupting social cohesion. Economic costs. Violent crime incurs various costs, including medical expenses, lost productivity, and law enforcement and legal costs. Public policy and response. Violent crime influences legislative action, police funding, and community programs aimed at prevention and intervention. Notable examples of violent crime: the Chicago crime wave. Chicago has historically experienced issues with violent crime, particularly gun violence and gang-related incidents. The city's complex socioeconomic factors contribute to its challenges, prompting various community and governmental initiatives for crime reduction. Mass shootings events, such as the 2017 Las Vegas shooting, where a gunman opened fire from a hotel room on a concert crowd, raise awareness about gun violence and lead to national debates about gun control and public safety. Serial killers cases like those of Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer have captured public attention, both highlighting the psychological aspects of violent crime and igniting discussions around law enforcement and criminal psychology. Conclusion: violent crime is a multifaceted issue with deep-rooted societal implications. Addressing the root causes requires comprehensive strategies involving education, mental health services, economic support, and community engagement. Understanding the nuances of violent crime can help in formulating effective prevention and response measures to create safer environments for all. If you have a specific incident or topic related to violent crime that you want more information on, feel free to ask.